Alright, what's up guys? It's me again. Back at y'all with another video. I'm under my Scion TC 2012. And, well, the problem I was having with this car was, this is the second time. The first time I wanted to make a video, but I wasn't 100% sure on how to do it, but I figured it out this time. I changed it the first time, but I figured out a much easier way to do it. That's make it a lot easier. So, have you guys ever, like I'm just gonna say, like have you guys ever be driving down the road one day and when you press the clutch, it goes down, you put it in gear, but it stays on the floor? Usually, sometimes that's be whereas you would have to bleed the clutch, right? But you notice every time you do it, it always staying down. Then when you come outside, you notice your brake fluid in the master cylinder is low. Now I'm gonna tell you all that if you all bleed it and it still is go down and stay down even after you just come from bleeding it, there's a thing called clutch accumulator. I'll show you guys right now what's that. That is this. Wait, hold on, let me see. That's, hold on, a little shadowy. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that properly, but that's this right here, right? Hold on. That's this right here. This thing right here. Two lines go into it. One line come here and runs back up to the master cylinder. And then another line to the top goes into the transmission to the bearing. See the line there? So this is leak. This is go bad from time to time. Like if you hit a pole, if you hit something, or if too much pressure go through it, how you could tell if this is bad, it is leak. So when you could let someone press the clutch for you and you would see fluid gush out from in the back here, or it'll drain right down here. That's how you would know this is bad. Now to change this, I then took the clip out. Last time I didn't know there was a clip, but this time I figured it out. This clip here, it is be right here to this line, right on the front here, facing like this. Right? It's gonna be in there like that. All you do is you get a little flathead screwdriver and a hammer, and you can tap it right out. It will tap right out, and once it come off, that's that. Now the next step is you wanna break this line here, take it all the way off so that this could come all the way out of this clutch accumulator. Right? Then you wanna take off the next line up top here, so that this accumulator would be free. You might have to take off this 12 screw too, so that this line could flex, like move out of the way completely. Then you have 3 other screws on the clutch accumulator. One here and 2 up top, right up top. You'd be able to feel it. I don't think I'll be able to get a solid angle so you guys to see. All right. Once you take them 3 screws out and these 2 holes, this would come down. You could easily, once this free, you could easily just pull it right out the hole like that, right out the hole. And I'll show you all the new part after I then take this all down. I just wanted you guys to know. Oh, this is a 12mm socket. They're all 12. This here and the 2 up top and this one here, they're all 12s. 12mm socket. So I'm gonna take it out now, and now I'm gonna show you all the old one and the new one. And then I'll open up the old one so you guys could see what went wrong. All right, guys, this is the clutch accumulator here. It sits on the transmission like this. All right. These are the 2 screws here, 1, 2, will be on the top that you take off for the top, and then this one here to the bottom. Now, like I say, you would usually see fluid leaking from like right underneath here or around here, anywhere within this area here. This just a bracket. It comes with a new bracket. Right? Now, remember when I say I was going to show you how it look? So I'll have to take off these 4 screws here, and then I'll be able to show you how it look on the other side. There's a little small circular steel plate, well, I guess aluminum plate, that sits in the back here with a washer. That's where the fluid is going, and it's supposed to stay in the back there, but sometimes that is cracked. So that would have to change. All right, I got all 4 of the screws out. They're 10mm. You could use the socket or the wrench. You take off the old bracket, lift it up, and right there, See there how it's so rusty and how it looks like it's scratch or crack. So this is the oil washer here. This is the little steel plate here. Now I don't know what is what. I could probably wash it off because I don't even use it anymore anyhow. But usually somewhere along this line this go bad. You just be cracked or just get rusty, and then fluid will come in through here, and exit out there to go to the pressure plate. Sorry, to the clutch. Pressure will go in here, come out of here, and go to the flywheel, the clutch. Now, the pressure's built up in the back of here, and this would crack. Like, I don't know if y'all could see it that good. I'll probably try wipe it off and, you know what? I got a towel right here to me. A little cloth. Okay, you see that? I don't know if you guys could see it later. But you see how that look? That ain't how it did look when I first got it. So this probably bent and fluid seeping out around here. You know? So that's what is go wrong with these. Now I've done some research. I've heard people say you could take this whole thing out. You don't have to put it back in. You could put I think what they say, 1 3/4 or 3/4. I forgot the name they use, but it's some type of something that is a joint connector or something like that, which you was hooked them same two lines what I show you what is going here. You could put a connector there, not on this, but you could put a connector on the line on the car and hook the two hoses to them, and it will work just fine. They just say the difference would be is I guess the way the clutch feels. That's the only difference, but it still works fine. It would eliminate this, but I'm sure they put these in for a reason, so I would just recommend just getting it one time. You know what I mean? If you want your car to stay running the way it was designed to run, just get it one time, call it a day. But if you want to take the next route, you could, because it's still your car at the end of the day. But I like my car running the right way, so I'm gonna put this back in. So I'm gonna put it in and show you guys how it looks. So now, this is the part number here for the Scion TC, like I say, 2012 clutch accumulator. That's the part number there. So you guys could, if you guys would need to order it, that's the number there. All right, guys, it's in. Once you put it in, you have to bleed the clutch. That right there. That's like a two-man job, whereas you'd have someone inside the car pumping the clutch, and then they hold it down. After like every 10 pumps or so, they hold it down, and then you use an 8mm socket, and you break this right here to bleed the clutch. Always make sure, keep an eye on the brakes fluid level. It's right underneath this cap right here. Always keep an eye on that level as you bleed it. Every time you bleed it, probably after like 2 or 3 bleed, you check it to see how far the level is. I then put mine back up to the max line. You don't want to you could overfill it when you're bleeding it. At least bring it up to like right here. And then as you drain it, as you pump bleed it, it will go down. You know. Now it's already in. This is how it looks. Look, hold up. That's how it looks. The line is back on with the clip. This clip here, that's back on. And then the two clutch lines are in. One from the master cylinder and the next one from for the clutch, which goes straight inside to the transmission. And then don't forget this one screw here, 2 screws on the top there, and then don't forget to put this screw right here. Don't forget to put that screw back on. Once you've done all of that, you're good to go. Any questions, comments, you can leave a comment and I'll answer them the best that I can. And just let you guys know, this is how I've done it. This is my second time doing it. The first time it was done properly, but I end up hitting a good size hole, and I think that ended up damaging it. But other than that, it's a little help for those that, because I was looking for it on YouTube and I didn't find it, and I had to figure it out. And after I figure it out, I thought that I'll help, or I'll share this video to probably help somebody else that might be having the same problem and prefer to fix it themselves and what's not. So any questions, any comments, feel free to leave them underneath this video, and I will answer them as soon as I can. All right, that's it.